Hi, I'm Brian Eisenhower, and I'm here with Lori Weston of the Geeky Girls, and she's agreed to sit here with us today and give us a little bit of insight about how agents should build their brand, building an agent's brand. So Lori, what do you think about this?
Well, I think, agents, as an agent, you are a brand within a brand. Obviously you work for a company or you own a company, but you are also you. And that's really where your personal brand comes from. Your personal brand is who you are and who people think, what the feeling they get when they see you. And so one of the stories I kind of like to tell is, there was this guy, and he put a dollar bill up in his cubicle, up on the wall. And he was just like sitting there one day at work and just kind of poked it up there, just thought, well, I'll see what happens. And some people walked by and was like, well, what's that all about? And he said, oh, I like money. And so, lo and behold, people started putting their dollar bills up there too. And he was like, what's that about? At the end of the day, he had a few bucks and he thought, well, that's pretty cool. So the next day he came in and he goes, I'm going to up this a notch. I'm going to kind of give it, some value to this. And he said, he sent out an email to the company and said, we're going to take all this money that we put up on the wall and we're going to use it to pay for happy hour on Friday night. People got a little excited. Everybody started putting their money up there. So by the end of the week, they had, maybe 50 bucks. They went out and bought the first round of drinks at the happy hour, and it was pretty cool. He came back to work on Monday, and he said, I'm going to up this a notch. Let's see what we can do here. So he knew there was somebody there at the office that was going through a bit of a hard time. So he thought, let's see if we can raise some money to help him out. So he put the email out that day and he said, we're going to put all the money this week towards, helping this person. The money started flowing in. By the end of the week, they had several $100s and they were able to help this person through, the hard time that they were having. For me, I looked at this whole story and it kind of hit home a little bit because I think as realtors, a lot of times we are not able to verbalize to our clients what our true value is. We're not telling them that what we're worth. We're putting that dollar up there and we're just saying we like money, but we're not really telling them what our true value is. So I think that's all part of your branding, is being able to put it all together and tell them who you are and what you're bringing, what your value proposition is. What's your elevator speech? We like to talk about that.
What makes you unique? That's
right. Why are you different than that next guy? So I think that's important. And a lot of the other stuff that goes along with it is, your reputation online. We're talking about social media. You have to be able to, see what's going on out there. What are you putting out there about you? People are going on, like for me, people will follow and listen to what I post on Facebook. And, one day I put something up there that was not as upbeat maybe as normal. And I immediately started getting messages, are you okay? And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm fine. I just thought that was interesting, whatever it is. So, you need to think about the tone that you're putting out there and the feel that you're putting out there all the time.
Give me an example of some value propositions that you've trained and coached all over the country, if not the world. So what are some of the value propositions that you're hearing out there that you've seen?
Yeah.
Give me some ideas of some different ones. Like I would assume with you, as a real estate agent at least, it would be that we are very technology driven.
Exactly.
And give me some examples of some other ones that you might have heard out there.
Well, obviously our team, it's all about tech. We're paperless. We bring the cutting edge technology to our clients. That's one thing you can talk about. I think the most critical thing and one of the best things you can talk about is your customer service. If you are giving the Uber customer service, then that's huge. That's what people want. I think we need to talk to our clients, talk to our customers, and find out what it is they're actually asking for. Listen when they talk back, and then you actually provide what they ask for. I think so often we're just trying to think in our own heads what they need, and if we just ask them, they'll tell us, and it's much easier.
I've seen quite a few go with a certain geography. I'm your neighborhood specialist.
Yes.
I'm this county specialist. I'm this area specialist. Or I am the luxury home specialist.
Absolutely.
Where I really focus in on a niche, a certain particular clientele. I'm your relocation specialist. specials. We bring a lot of people in from out of town. We're going to
military,
right,
that kind of stuff. We have that close to where I live too.
So convey these value propositions.
Yeah, what do you have specific knowledge about that can be helpful to them? You want to bring value to that experience for them.
And don't just use it in the listing presentation, use it to get the listing presentation.
Yeah.
Get it out there in your marketing, getting it out there on your blogs, getting it out there in your profiles, all that kind of stuff.
Tell them what you're going to do, but then actually do it. I think that's sometimes where that ball gets dropped.
Good point. Good point. Well, Lori, thank you so much for your time and insight on agent branding. Really appreciate it.